am super, super, super excited to be here. When you guys pop on, say hey. Let me actually get this shared into that team page. If you guys are watching the replay, make sure you do hashtag replay because I really want to see who's here and who's committed to their business. Hi, Robin. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Super, super glad. Okay, let me get this shared to the appropriate pages and then we will get started. We'll get started. Thank you so much for coming, showing up for your business and all of that hoopla. One moment. Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Hey, Tawny. When you guys pop on, say hey. Hey, Chris. Hearts, likes, all of that stuff. Be sure to tag your team members after we're done. And also be sure to share this in your team pages if you're a leader with our team. So for those of you that are watching that don't know me or might be new, my name's Shawn Nelson. I am a Black status leader, soon to be Black status one. We're just going to put that out into the universe. And I've been with Unique actually for 5 years in August. And it's the most amazing journey. I was a registered nurse before this. And so I'm learning leadership and learning my business just like you guys and growing and stretching. And we thought it was really, really, really important to start this training series amongst our leaders in our particular company of Shining Light Beauties because we want to be able to kind of link arms. We want all the leaders to really work together and we want you guys to be a unit as well. And it just takes the pressure off. And if we can all learn together and grow together, then we all do better in our businesses in the long run, right? So the reason why I wanted to bring you guys all here today for the first topic, hi guys, welcome, is I wanted to know if you're dabbling in your business. Okay, so the biggest complaint that I get from people is people will come to me and they'll say, oh my gosh, Shawn, like, nobody is buying, or oh my gosh, Shawn, nobody is joining my team. Oh my gosh, Shawn, like, no, I can't like get a party. I can't book a party. And so the first thing I ask them is, sister, are you doing the things? Like, are you doing the things that makes your business move? Are you doing the things that make your business grow? And she usually goes, well, yeah, I am. So I go to her page and I look and she doesn't look like she's open for business. Her Facebook page is shut down. It might be private. She might not have been posting. Maybe she posted once last week and then 5 days went by and then she posted another and then 2 days went by and she maybe posted another. Well, she's not being consistent or she's using corporate graphics that are frankly super boring and her face is not in the pictures. She's not bringing her personality to the table. And so that is the thing that makes your business successful. Stop dabbling. Stop dabbling in your business. Be open for business. Make your Facebook page public. Get out there. Be proud. Be you. Hey, Michaela, how are you? How are you doing? So that's the biggest complaint I get. But people usually, hi Brenda, hi Celeste, I'm so glad you guys came. I'm super, super glad. Okay, so I wrote myself a couple of notes just so I wouldn't get squirrel syndrome and get distracted. So if you guys do ask questions during this, I will not, let's just put it that way. I will not answer them. We will go back later, either myself or another leader will plug in and get your question answered. But I want to make sure that you guys are tagging every single person in your team. So the reason for that is because maybe sometimes you follow a specific leader and you feel like you're learning, but maybe there's going to be that one aha moment that I bring to you, or maybe that one fun fact that you're like, oh, now I get it. It doesn't mean that your particular person that you're following or the trainings that you've been doing are not good. They're all good, but we all learn in different ways and we all have different learning styles, okay? So when people say that to me, I always go back on people don't fail because lack of desire, right? Because everybody pushes the join button. Everybody wants to be present in their business. Everybody wants to make a little bit of extra money, right? That's why we all joined to begin with. We didn't join because we're like, oh, great. You know, I just happen to like the lipstick and now I want to sell it. No, you joined because you had a feeling in your pit and in your heart and in your soul that maybe maybe this could be the grocery money every month, or maybe this could be your college tuition for your kid, or maybe it could be the occasional date night, or whatever. But the thing is that people do not fail because lack of desire. They fail because they lack consistency. They just dabble in their business. They're like 1 foot in and 1 foot out, like one toe in the spa, one toe out. It's like, have you guys ever heard that analogy about the airplane? So, you know, you go on vacation and you board like this humongous jet, right? And you get on the jet. Well, when the jet is taking off, it needs every single ounce of power and commitment and the pilot needs to show up, and the gas tank needs to be full, and all of the parts need to be working, and every component of that jet needs to be working at the same exact time in order to get it off of the runway, right? It's not like yes, Lauren, you can. It's not like the gas tank is half full. It's not like there's only one wing and maybe the other wing, like some screws are missing, or it's not like half of the staff is on board on the plane, or the drinks aren't stocked, or the only one pilot showed up but not the co-pilot. It's not like that. Every single thing has to be consistent on that checklist in order for that plane to take off. If not, the plane's going to take off and there's no momentum and it's going to crash into the side of the mountain, right? Same analogy with your business. All of the parts have to be moving, and all of the parts have to show up every day in order for your business to go. It's like you can't be half pregnant, right? You have to be all the way pregnant. So it's just like your business. You can't do your business half-ass and expect these amazing results. You can't put half of the effort into your business and then go, at the end of the month, well, I didn't get my kit money back, or, oh gosh, my goal was to get, pay for my groceries this month and I didn't make that money. Well, take a real serious look at your business and have an honest heart-to-heart talk with yourself. And are you really showing up? So people are not successful because they have lack of desire. If you had lack of desire, you wouldn't be here. They're not successful because they're not consistent and they're not showing up for themselves. It's not about you showing up for me. It's not about you showing up for your leaders. It's not about you showing up for your sponsor. It's about you showing up for you. Like, are you showing up for you every day? And that's huge, you guys. So I want you to ask yourself, what are you really doing in your business? What are you intentionally working on every single day, showing up from the minute that you decide you're going to plug into work for that day? And what are you doing? Are you scrolling Facebook, looking at troll videos? Are you finding the funniest memes and posting the funniest memes for your friends? Are you getting lost in like who had a barbecue last night and if you were invited or not? Are you that's the kind of stuff, you guys, that derails you from your business. Or did you sit down and work your business legitimately for 30 minutes, for 60 minutes a day? Because I have a news flash for you. You can absolutely change the face of your business if you just plugged in and worked with intention 30 to 60 minutes a day. That is it. It doesn't mean that you have to quit your full-time job to come and sit with us at the purple table, right? Because maybe that's not for everybody. But if you want this business to move forward in the way that you have said, you have to not just move your mouth, but you also have to move your feet, okay? Little truth and love moment. That is the God honest truth right there. It is not ever too late to reset and relaunch your business. So if you're listening to me and you're going, oh my gosh, it's like Sean can see me and, I'm not plugging into my business. I'm not working my business as hard as I can. I make a lot of excuses. I've said, the kids are on summer break, so I'm not really plugging in. We're at the beach or we're at the pool or, we're moving right now and the boxes around me are just too much or, I haven't been feeling good. Well, guys, those are all excuses. If you want this bad enough, you'll make it work. There are many very successful top earners in this company and other direct sales companies that have stuff happen to them all day long. They move, they get sick, their kids are out for the summer, they have a broken pipe at their house, their refrigerator went bad, whatever it is, but they still show up consistently to work because if you don't bet on yourself, I'm here to tell you nobody else is going to bet on you for them, okay? Only you can show up for you. So it's not too late to reset and relaunch your business. What do you need to do, okay? So what do you need to do? You need to be consistent. Consistency is key. So you need to commit to yourself. Now, I don't mean like go over and beyond and be like, okay, Sean, I'm going to commit, 5 hours to my business every day or 8 hours to my business every day, because let's do a little reality check. The chances of you doing that are slim to none. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to fail and you're going to fall on your face and you're going to get discouraged because you're going to be like, boo-hoo, I can't do it because I didn't show up for 5 hours a day. Stop it. Like, get out of your own way. Commit yourself to 30 minutes a day. Commit yourself to 60 minutes a day. When I first started building my business, you guys, I had 3 full-time nursing jobs. I also had a hand stamped jewelry business and 3 kids, okay? I could have thrown out every excuse in the book, but I knew deep down in my heart that if I did not show up for my business, no one else was going to do it for me. Nobody else. If I wanted that bigger paycheck, I was the one that had to show up. Not my husband, not my sponsor, not my leaders, not anybody. It was me. It was my responsibility to find the training. When I first started, we didn't have training, you guys. We had zero, zilch. So it was up to me to look on YouTube. It was up to me to open a book. It was up to me to take the initiative to make myself successful, and nothing has changed. I think now too many people sign up for too many trainings and they want to learn so much, but here's a fun fact. You are never going to know it all. Every single day, I still plug in and I learned new things every day. To this day, I still learn something new every day. And to this day, guess what? People tell me no. I fall on my face. I fail all the time. But I see it as a learning opportunity. And so every single day when you wake up, if you had a crappy day yesterday, you wake up in the morning and you say, you know what? Today I'm going to reset my business. We're going to have a start. We're going to have a fresh launch and approach it with a new attitude. So consistency is absolutely key. So some things that you should be focusing on, you guys, is showing up for yourself every day for at least 30 to 60 minutes. Some fun things that you can do in your business that take a very short amount of time is find some kind of task sheet. If you are on my team, you know that we work off of a DMO sheet. What does that mean? Daily method of operation. It's just a task sheet. It's nothing fancy. It basically gives you ideas to stimulate your business on things that you can be doing every single day. Those are things like, why don't you set a goal for yourself to friend 5 new people on Facebook? Why don't you set a goal for yourself to send 5 messages up for the opportunity? Why don't you set a goal for yourself to send just 5 messages to past customers to follow up, to see how they're liking their products? The thing is that people get freaked out about sales, right? People are like, oh my gosh, like I can't sell. I'm here to tell you that you need to get over yourself. And you just need to get over yourself. Because we are here to increase confidence in women and help them find their voice and help them spread their wings. And by doing that, we do personal development, we do coaching, and we sell amazing skincare and makeup. That's it. If you are not proud of what you do, you will lose it. Mark my words. You have to know why you're here, and that has to be a strong connection. So do your task sheets. Friend 5 friends every day. Message 5 people every day. Get plugged into why you're here. So have you ever heard that cliche statement? If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough. It's kind of the truth. So why are you here? Write a timeline for yourself. What amazing things have happened in your life and what not so amazing things have happened? And tune into the not so amazing things. Do you want to feel that way again? Do you want to go to the dollar store to buy your family food anymore? I didn't want to do that anymore. So I made a decision to change my life. Do you want to struggle paycheck to paycheck? Do you want to get the red tags on your door anymore because your utilities are behind? Do you want to stop telling your kids no that they can't go to the birthday party because you can't afford it? All of that stuff. Do you want to say yes to family vacations? Do you want to pay your bills on time? Do you want to have a brighter light and a bigger spirit as a woman? That's why we're here. So you have to really plug into why you're here and why you're doing your business. Now, the next thing I want to bring up is you need to pick one thing, okay? Pick one thing, meaning pick one company to work with. If you want to be successful in direct sales, in network marketing, which is what we do, you need to choose one road to go down, whether that's the road that we travel or whether that's another road. But you need to make a decision because look at it on the flip side of your friends and family and your customers that follow you, okay? You're out there hustling, you're out there teaching and educating and bringing value to your customers one day on makeup and skincare, okay? And then the next day you're doing like baking stuff. And then the next day you're doing like nail stuff. And then the next day you're doing nutritional supplements. People are going to wonder if you take yourself seriously, you guys, because if you are not committed your heart, soul, and your blood into the one company that you are with, it is a very, very, very hard to be successful and to be taken seriously. And I would be bold enough to say that you can't be successful like that. And I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? All right. Next thing is you need to schedule your priorities. So schedule your priorities throughout your day. Your family always comes first. Your self-worth and your health always comes first. Those two things. Take care of your family, take care of self, okay? Because if yourself, your spirit, your mind and your body and your spirit is not happy, you will not exude that light and that energy that you need to attract all of the yumminess and all of those amazing people to you, right? It will create a negative vibe. You won't be emulating all that positivity that you're preaching, right? So take care of yourself first, take care of your family first. Block out your schedule. I've taught my team to do time blocks. Time block it out. Time block that you're going to sit down and you're going to work from 4 to 5 or from 7 to 9 or from 10 to midnight, whatever that is for you. But you sit down and you commit yourself to that time. Just as you sit down and you commit yourself to your family. If you want to sit down and have family dinner every night at 5 o'clock and from 5 to 7 you're not working your business, put your phone in another room. Put your phone in another room, commit to working your business from 5 to 7, and then guess what? From 7 to 9 that you committed yourself, you pick it back up, you let your family know, this is my time to work, and then you put yourself in your bubble and you get to work. But the thing is that you have to have time commitment, you have to work with intention. No more half-ass a little bit over here and half-ass a little bit over here and a little bit over here, because all of that multitasking and all of that half-ass energy is not going to create the momentum that you need to be successful in your business. It just isn't. And that's the truth, you guys. You can't do just a little bit and then back off. And you can't do a little bit and back off, because guess what happens? You're going up the mountain, you do a little bit and you back off, and you do a little bit and you back off. And then sometimes you do a little bit and you back way off. And now you're sitting down here all the time doing this all the time while all of your other team members and sideline sisters are moving up the mountain, okay? Because it's like running a race, you guys. You can't just like jog a little and then go, okay, I'm gonna walk. Okay, I'm jog a little and I'm gonna walk, because you'll never cross the finish line. You have to decide that you are gonna go balls to the wall, all out, up the mountain, and for that designated amount of time. And when it's your time to stop and rest, you stop and rest for that time. You spend your time with your family. You spend your time on your priorities. You spend your time at your 9-to-5 job or whatever that looks like for you. But when you decide to commit to your business, which only takes 30 to 60 minutes a day of intense, focused, intentional work, that's all you need. That's all you need. Personal development is the next thing you need to be doing to stop dabbling in your business. Personal development is a necessity. It is something that should be done every single day for a minimum of 30 minutes. That could be reading a book, okay? It could be listening to an Audible. If you don't read, listen to it in your headphones. Listen to it when you're driving. Play it out loud in your car. Go for a hike, whatever that is. Vacuum your house, whatever. It could be a podcast. It could be a YouTube video. It could be a leader that you follow. Do something that makes you a better person all around. Personal development will not just help you in your business, you guys, but it will help you in your everyday life as well. Seek accountability. That's the next thing. So a lot of people misjudge what accountability is. A lot of people will think like, oh gosh, will you be my accountability partner because I need you to knock on my door every day and tell me to work? No. Will you be my accountability partner because I need you to call me every day to make sure I'm working? No. Accountability partners are amazing, but don't use accountability partners as a crutch. It is your job and your job only, ladies, to show up for yourself for your business. Be accountable for yourself. Do your accountability sheets. Plug into your business, and then have somebody that you can bounce stuff off of. So an accountability partner is great. It should be somebody that you are running side by side with, that has the same work ethic as you and shows up just like you, has the same goal in mind, whether that's a financial goal, whether that's a promotional goal within the company. It is somebody that has a similar structure as you within their business. So it doesn't mean that that person's job is to call you every day and see if you're showing up for work. And guess what? If you're not showing up, your accountability partner will move on. It's the truth. They will move on because they are not going to hold themselves back, okay? So find an accountability partner. Next, evaluate why you're really doing this, you guys. Why are you doing this? And why are you showing up every day for yourself? Are you showing up for your customers? Are you showing up for your viewers? Are you showing up for your team? But bigger than anything, are you showing up for yourself? The last thing is get back up when you fall. You notice I said when, okay? Just because I'm Black status and just because I've been doing this for 5 years, I had no clue what to do in the beginning, you guys, no clue. I was just like you. I hadn't done direct sales before. I had no clue. I really didn't even know how to work Facebook very well. I was a registered nurse for 13 years, holed up in hospitals and the jail system and in med spas, working my business. I was in the medical world. I didn't know how to put on makeup. I didn't know any of that stuff. I knew a little bit about skincare because I did it in my job, but all of that other stuff, I had no clue. I had no clue how to speak to people. I had no clue how to lead. I had no clue how to coach. But I want to tell you that you don't have to know it all before you jump into your business. You don't have to know it all to stop dabbling in your business. And when you work consistently every single day in your business, the results will come, you guys. And I promise you that, but you have to show up for yourself every day and you have to work consistently in your business. And you'll struggle. I struggled. Some days I still struggle, but on the days that I struggle and the days that I fail, guess what I do? I pick up a personal development book and I read some excerpts. I read some quotes. I watch a video. I plug in my iPod or my to Audible and I listen to my books and I plug in my podcasts and I show up for myself because I know if I'm having a day where I feel like I have failed my team, I have failed a customer, if I have failed myself, I know that that's a hightail sign that I need to dig into this more. I need to dig into my personal development more. And our struggles are our short-term steps to our bigger success, right? If everybody came out of the gate, and I'm a firm believer in this, if everybody came out of the gate and was like, yeah, I'm on it and I'm on fire and I'm like the best leader in town and I'm going to work my business, I'm going to be about black status in 6 months. Okay, in my opinion, they don't have time to blink. In my opinion, that's probably not the best way to go about your business. And here's my reason why, is that there is a journey attached to every promotional level in the company. Every single one, whether you're with Unique or you're not. There's a journey attached from white to yellow status. There's a journey attached from yellow to pink status and so on and so forth. And if you don't know that struggle and if you haven't walked in those shoes and you don't know that path, it's very hard for you to have empathy and to guide the people that are walking that path currently when you are at your higher status. Does that make sense? So stop wishing you were a different status. Stop stressing because you haven't, reached pink status yet or you haven't reached blue status. Instead of stressing about the color status, why don't you stress about if you're showing up every day? That's the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing. You need to worry about if you're doing all of the things. If your feet are just moving but your mouth is not moving, then we have a problem. So stop dabbling. You have to decide why you're here and if you really want to be here and if you're in it to change lives. We are built on servant leadership, okay? We're not built on who has the highest mascara sales. We're not built on all of that. We're built on how many people can you serve today in this given moment, whether that be team members or whether that be customers. And the minute you take your focus off of how much money you're making and what color status you are and you turn it back on who are you helping, whose confidence increased, who are you helping get to their goal, all of that other stuff, your paycheck will go up, your promotion level will go up, all of that other stuff will go up, but you have to take the concentration off of that and back onto who are you serving today. That is what it's about, you guys. That is where your energy needs to be. That's where it needs to go. So stop obsessing if you made it to a certain color status. Start obsessing on how many people you're going to help. How many people are you going to help change their financial footprint of their family? Because by doing that for someone else, it's going to in turn help you. Motivation is what gets you started, but commitment is really what keeps us going. And so every single day, we could motivate till the cows come home. I could come on here every day and give you a motivational speech. I could post quotes out my rear, right? But unless you are showing up and committing to yourself every day, there's not going to be a change. So stop dabbling. Decide if this is what you want and decide to commit to yourself and show up every single day for a minimum of 30 minutes every single day for yourself, working your business nose to the grindstone with intention. Because you can't conquer what you're not committed to. That's my final quote. You cannot conquer what you're not committed to. So stop running your mouth and start running your feet. And remember that in order for you to conquer what you need to conquer, you have to commit to it and you have to show up for you. So I hope you guys found a little bit of value in this. Join us tomorrow. Stephanie Canan, our other Black Status leader within our company, is going to be here talking about the bread and butter for your business. She is amazing at breaking down different things that you need to be doing for your business every day. And I'm sure that's what she's going to talk about. If you are watching the replay, do #replay. If you are here and you don't see your team members here, you pull them in here and you get them in here, because if we all do better, we all do better, okay? I love you girls. Have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.